Hi, welcome back to part two of this 120 player, I'm sorry, 180 player $2 turbo sit and go. Um, let's continue on. Don't play that. Don't play that. Don't play that. Don't play that. I'm in the big blind with ace 3. I get a call. I check. I hit aces. He bets 6,000. I shove on him and he folds. I probably could have played that, but I had a weak kicker. Didn't want him to hit a flush on me. Um, and I felt he was bluffing. It was just a continuation bet. Ace 3 in the small blind. Um, Big blind has, just, 11 big blinds. So I shove on him and he folds. Don't play this. There's a raise before me. Got a pair of deuces. So I shove. Everybody has 10 big blinds or less. Pocket pairs are likely the best hand. I mean, yeah, they could wake up with something, but they can only call with 5% of their hands. So I'm a favorite going in. 10-7 is a raise. 7-4 in the small blind. Queen 3 on the button. It's folded to me. This is probably an error. I mean, a queen is probably better than two random hands. But I shove, and they both fold. I mean, if I get called there, I'm behind, but not by much. Have a pair of fours. I make it 10,000 because I think this stack could hurt me. This stack could hurt me, so I just want to see what, I want to limit my losses in case someone comes over the top of me. Would I take them down? Big blind with king 3, there's a shove, so I'm out. I have queen jack in the cutoff. Right now, hijack position. It's folded to me, and I shove all in. This guy's got 12 big blinds. So queen jack is figured to be ahead most times, but if I get called, I've still got 40% equity in the hand. Don't play that. Don't play that. Don't play that. I mean, at this point, it's all become a shove fest. I mean, if you watch these guys, everybody, every hand, someone shoves. Got a call there. Oh, I shove. I get it all in. Someone calls. He's got queen 10. And he wins. Okay, here I get a shove of 10,000. The odds to me, I mean, I'm getting 4-1. So any two cards at this point, it is a pot. You're supposed to call with. I mean, there's 10, 6. There's $2,100, $2,100 in the pot. It's only going to cost me a little over 5,000 to call. I'm getting 4 to 1. So I call, and I'm dominated. But you have to call in those situations. I believe this is the final table. Shove, fold it. Queen 8. I probably could have shoved, but this guy, there's two big stacks here, so I don't want to risk it with something so weak. Can't play that. I got queen deuce on the button. It's folded to me, so I shove, and they fold. Got ace 10 under the gun. I shove, and they fold. 10 deuce in the big blind. I get a check. I check. Get check 2. I check back. Get checked again. So I just put a little feeler bet in there, half pot bet, just to say, hey, got something. How about you? He says no. Of course I was lying, but hey, that's poker. King 7 of hearts. We're 5-handed. We're in the money. I'm second in chips, but still I only have 10 big blinds. We're all pretty much in the same boat, so it's a shove fest. Four, 6. Pair of sixes. I get an all in for 3 grand. I shove over the top to isolate. He has ace 4, and my sixes hold up. Now we're down to 4. King 8 stands to reason it's better than his hand. He folds. Queen 7. Again, Queen 7 is likely to be better than 2 random cards. So, they have to call pretty tight because, now we're dealing with the ladder principle now. Everybody goes up in money when anybody gets knocked out, so nobody wants to be the next one. And I've got, the chip lead. Pity it's a split pot. It's been really difficult to get rid of some of these smaller stacks. It was driving me nuts there for a while. I mean, he's got, less than a blind, big blind. I've got ace 7. I shove on this guy. He folds. I only shoved because he limped. And it's probably a bad play because this guy's so short stacked. I mean, I don't want to go out 4th when, this guy only has 1 blind left. But, and because of this guy, I can do that to him. He has to have a monster in order to call any raise here. I mean, he's got to have aces, kings, ace, king, and that's pretty much it because this guy is about to go out. and he goes up the ladder. Now that guy's all in. He calls with 7 deuce, which is, the odds are that, I mean, he has to call because he has any 2 random cards, and he hits a 7, and we're down to 3. So now that we're down to 3 players, and I'm the big stack, I have to look at the other 2, and I have to sort of look and say, okay, this guy, he's got, you know, 11 big blinds. This guy's got 20 big blinds. So I can actually punish this guy as long as this guy is around. But of course, he goes all in and I fold. And the 5s hold up. So now I can punish this guy. I'm sorry, punish this guy because of this guy. But not getting very many opportunities to. I get called here. And his 9s hold up. That was just, unfortunate, but that's the way these things roll. I mean, if I would have raised there, he would have shoved on me anyway, so it's not. So I'm the short stack and facing elimination. I shove here and they fold. I thought about this, and I'm thinking he's probably playing with any 2 cards here. Queen 8. Well, it's not a great hand. I'm thinking is what is ahead of his range here, and unfortunately I was wrong. So, and that's it. Came in 3rd place. For my $2, I got $43, so I did okay. But it's but playing these turbos, I get a bit of satisfaction in it. I figure if I make it to the final table, once I, once out of every 6 games, I've got a lot of positive equity. But yeah, the thing that I'm learning is that you've got to be a little bit more aggressive, and these turbos sort of lend themselves to that, and because the blinds are so high, you're basically push shove, push fold mode, and so you start to learn the value of hands and being able to take risks. So hopefully what will happen is over time is, you get over that initial fear of making a bet when you're not sure where you are. But statistically speaking, you're probably ahead. So I'm hoping that will roll over into my other hands, my other games as I, play. All right, thank you for watching, and see you at the tables.